can go ahead and say, this is your extension. Or
Which is
not extension. Shoot, I should have done a tablet then.
Yeah. Okay, so when it reads that,
was going to be the case until...
at this point I'd say no, we're not going to reset up the system, right? And then hit OK once there. And then close that. Yeah, just close that. And then close that for now. Okay, then hit OK. Then say no. There we go. Alrighty, now how do we get the config file?
Okay. Oh, you do have the older one. Actually, you're going to bear with me. So, that's options only. Okay. Okay. Export import data.
So it's in the work orders menu.
We're going to export data for GCS 900. And what we want to do is write the calibration to the memory card. It's going to ask you which display you're using, whether it's, so that's the Trimble, that's the CAT. And these are both Trimble, which are both CAT. Long story short, for what we're doing here, we're going to choose the CB460, your memory card in E, I hope. Calibration file is successfully saved, and OK it. Then we can come and find our Explorer.
Documents right there if you want the other two.
Go to computer. It's hit E, store and go. Okay. Now this machine control data folder is created. And an all folder. Come along. And there is your CFG format for GCS 900. And that's it. So we've got it on there.
Now you want the
Now
other
you
two
said-
machine files under documents.
So you can load all the machines at one time on the one thumb drive and then just take them to each one and plug them in, or you got to do it one by one?
No, you can. Yes, you can store them in multiples. I'll show you that when we get to the
Yeah.
come on back here.
Just go back to the home screen and you can do it that way. There's a shortcut on there. Or documents. There we go.
All right,
And
you
job
have them.
folders. Carters Grove Roads. And you can see the machine files right there.
Okay. Now, one thing with this, the machines and the rover will not read zip files.
Yeah, well, you just go on it once. It should go to the right one. Well,
What function you gonna give me?
Extract.
Okay. So let's go back to it. And I'm just gonna cut that. And I'm gonna drop down and go back to our, come on. And go back into the all folder. And I'm going to paste that folder there. And then we're going to pick you up and cut you and paste you. So now what we have is a SVD, D for design, SVL, L for line work, and config file for configuration, which is what you exported out of your survey. And just to backtrack on this, So this format is what is needed to load any of the 460 displays that have the USB mode. You have to have machine control data. Then you have to have an all, so it searches for that file format. Inside of all is where you're going to have your folder, job specific, that will contain the files you're actually going to use. And there they are. And really that's it.
And those this can be plugged into any of the 3 pieces of equipment, the D5, the John Deere, or the 323.
Your 323, yes.
Okay, our 323, yeah, not necessarily.
Because it is still GCS. The new one is on a first version Earthworks grade platform that you'll see, which is the new transfer over from anything Windows based to Droid based. So you're going to see that this is actually an Android tablet, and there is a flipper method. It uses the same data, but there is a method to transfer it over to an extension and a file that it wants to recognize. But as far as everything that you will have in fleet permanently right now, that's what you'll use for everything you have.
Oh, good deal there. I see a 323. There's
Yeah, that came up
over the pipe.
over the hill.
There we go. So right now, then we can eject that,
Yep.
and then it can.
And
how do we, yeah,
of
you
course, if you're not familiar with it, this is full Windows. You're going to want to use a Windows process. Close Windows, exit correctly, that type of thing. A little more stubborn, like normal Windows.
Is there an import process on the machine, or is it automatically going to pick up the data when you plug it in?
On the GCS versions, everything that's existing in their fleet, when you insert the USB, it gives you an automatic boot up for copying and transferring data. And you'll see either to USB or from USB. So you're either going to go from display to the USB or vice versa. On this system that's coming with the Android-based platform, it's goofy. It's called a file flipper. You're going to put it in there. We're going to copy USB over to temporary storage. Then we've got to come out of temporary storage into the machine, and then you create your project. So, but it's just data transferring. You know?
Right.
But for everything that you have in fleet, when you insert USB, automatic pop-up, it's either to or from USB.
So management of your file structure, you would actually do it in the tablet or on a PC. The machine itself is just, you're giving me everything, or you're taking everything. You solve all that elsewhere on your laptop, on something else.
That's right.
You take out files, you change files, you do that there. Otherwise, it's everybody in or everybody out.
Yes. Like the file structure we were talking about, machine control data, then all, and then your folder site specific. And you'll see too that when you insert the USB into a display, it's going to create a folder that's specific for that machine. So, you know, you'll have, D6K2 serial number to blah, blah, blah. That's also going to store in the machine valve calibrations and the measure ups and things like that into that folder as a backup. And you'll have to wait until we get it plugged into a machine.
Is that just on this unit, or would that be on ours as well, with a different operating software?
No, yeah, on yours.
On ours.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
A lot of part of the reason why, especially we're all here today, is because this is the Earthworks platform.
Right.
So, and this
Right.
is, one of its first deployments out. We've used it in,
Okay.
sales training. We've used it a couple things like that. But this is kind of its live fire debut.
Right. Yep.
So we've ran it. It's worked great. Been good feedback on it, but just because there is a special difference to it.
Yeah.
Not
no,
bad,
no.
just
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know you guys were coming this morning, so that worked good. I mean, it worked out. Jeff's, we're going to set up some more training.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
set up some more training with, I think the week after the 17th.
September.
Yeah, I actually didn't nail down a perfect day, but either way, whenever.
So I'm Brandon. Nice.
Brandon, Mark, Carter.
Mark, nice to meet you.
Tom Selby.
Tom, nice to meet you, Tom. Heard a lot about you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man.
Rap.
Skip. But it was
Jeff Hamm.
Good to meet you.
Jeff. It was who?
Yeah, but-
Who was the other guy we were?
Oh, with Pete. I'm
Pete.
sorry. Yes.
Pete.
Pete.
I was trying to pull
right.
your email up, but yeah,
Gotcha.
It was Pete is out of town, and you want him to do the classroom stuff, right?
Well, all depending. Whatever works best for you.
Okay.
So it's just the idea I come up with.
Okay.
Like I was saying, I know how hard it is.
Well, we
You need
can-
the field
we
in
can-
the
I mean,
field.
Tuesday. I mean, are you somewhat still flexible? Like if we
For
chat,
Tuesday?
if we
Yeah.
chat Monday and we see Tuesday is going to be a wash,
Oh yeah,
can I
yeah,
call you and we
absolutely.
set up a couple hours of training in our office,
And we'll figure it out.
like we
Yep.
did last time, maybe.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Yep. Not a
Just
problem.
for some updated general stuff for some of these guys. I mean,
Sure.
some of them have getting him some more experience. He's got it, but some of the guys have just been a little rusty. So,
Right. No, yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's changing so fast. I can hardly keep up with my bag on.
That's right. That's right.
so,
No, yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
Alrighty. I'm not sure. While he's getting this way, can you take Joe over and do the put in the
Yeah, on the
thumb
other
drive?
machines?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Let's just do one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which way you heading? John Deere or Cat? All right.
I keep forgetting.
Can you
we
pop the
upgraded
other door open?
What's that?
It's right here. You just pop that up.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So you
got
want to
power.
turn it on, right?
I'll say this one's probably hardwired on ignition. Are you on?
No, it should be. It stayed on.
Yeah, no, you got to pull that while you wait. And you didn't have to crank it. This should be.
I think that was hardwired. It did not.
Yeah,
turn off
because see,
when the
this was
machine turned off.
full retro. So yeah, everybody see?
Okay.
For all these purposes, have you used this yet?
Not
The
this
display?
one per se, that's why I want to get on.
Or that one? You have used that
Hey,
one?
hey,
Okay.
hey, Joe, slide open that window, please.
So these two are mirror image, same systems. You know, one's obviously more integrated, one's full retro.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do anything special. You don't have to do any manager's mode or anything like that. So just turn it on. Let's get into the software. I don't remember those being single. I just saw it.
Well, this was a
over at,
retrofit.
Kilmarnock. That's where it was. Dog park or something. With Thomas? Is that right? Yeah, Thomas was over there. So the critical part, the machine is cake. The critical part is making sure the data